Yeah.
So, one of the things that Yosef tells the brothers when they go back to their father is, and he said to them, Al tirguzu b'derech. Don't quarrel along the way. There are a lot of different explanations of what that means. We're going to go now with one of the pshatim, Rashi's pshat. Al tisasku b'dvar halacha. Do not engage in Torah study on the way back. Shelo tirguz aleim haderech, in order that you don't get lost. Torah study requires a lot of concentration if you want to do it right. Would take away from the concentration that's necessary to make sure that you're on the right path. So that's what Yosef was concerned with. Make sure you have a job to do, you have a mission to do. Learning will be another time. To learn Shlomo when he's available. So, the question is, if that's a real halakhic concern, why don't we find that Yaakov told the brothers the same thing when they went out on the path? Why did all of a sudden now the brothers traveled before? So why is Joseph concerned about it and Yaakov's not concerned about it? You have an answer, Shmuel?
Sorry, why was Yaakov concerned about it?
Yosef tells them, don't engage in Torah study on the way back. But we don't find that Yaakov told them the same thing. Okay, the Gemara tells us in Maseches Megillah, Tractate Megillah, that the study of Torah is greater than honoring one's parents.
That explains a lot.
Could be right now, you're supposed to be doing something for my favorite people. One of my favorite couples, Jacob and Rachel.
There you go.
But even though Rachel said, go and do this, you said, no, I'm going to study with Shlomo. Oh, that explains why I haven't gotten an invitation in a long time. Oh, okay. Now I understand that. Okay, but getting back to the point over here. So, studying Torah is greater than honoring one's parents. What's the raya? How do you know that? Because Yaakov Avinu, the Gemara tells us, Megillah, was punished that he didn't see his son Yosef for 22 years, because the 22 years that he was in the house of Lavan and he wasn't with his parents. But for the 14 years that he was studying Torah in Yeshiva Shem Va'ever, although he wasn't with his parents then either, that he wasn't punished for. Because Talmud Torah is greater than Kibbutz Avim.
Right.
But that's interesting.
Right.
This halacha, the Talmud Torah is greater than Kibbutz Avim, that was revealed after Yosef was revealed that he was the man after 22 years. Before that was the case, you would say the halacha should be that Kibbutz Avim is greater than Talmud Torah. Why? Because hukash kavodam and kavod hamakom. The Gemara tells us that honoring one's parents is equal to honoring God. So that's one reason, and also because we never find that you're exempt from doing a mitzvah because you're studying Torah. How come we don't find that? I say mitzvah, potum and a mitzvah. If you're involved in one mitzvah, you're exempt from another mitzvah. But Talmud Torah, we don't say that. There are a lot of reasons given. One of them is because if you're going to study Torah and you're not going to do mitzvahs, then what are you studying Torah for? You have chiyuvim, you have obligations. Torah study is, besides the fact that Torah study itself is considered a tremendous thing. Torah study is supposed to bring the mitzvah performance. If you're not going to do a mitzvah because you're studying Torah, what does that help? That doesn't make any sense.
Mm-hmm.
That's another reason why Torah study should not be something that would push aside honoring one's parents. So, again, it's a kiddush to say this idea that Torah study pushes aside on one's parents. Parshas, a simple explanation would be it's not. Because when you have obligations to do, that overrides studying Torah. The mitzvah of Talmud Torah is only when you don't have a mitzvah to do it. Just a side point, what's the raya? Because the mitzvah of Talmud Torah is always applicable. But yet we have mitzvahs. So how does God expect you to do mitzvahs if you have to study Torah all the time?
Mm-hmm.
The answer is, you study Torah, you're not doing mitzvahs. But when you have obligations, you have to do mitzvahs. Otherwise, God knew that He made the study of Torah a constant mitzvah, and He also knew that He made obligations. So it must be built in the system was that you study Torah when you're not doing mitzvahs. So that's what you would think. But we found out later on when Yosef revealed himself, and the 22 years stopped at that point. That's when we find out that Talmud Torah is greater than Kibbutz Orei. But Parshas before that, you wouldn't say so, just because of the reasons that I still gave. Therefore, that's why Yaakov didn't tell them when they went out on a trip not to study Torah, because they knew that Kibbutz Orei is greater than Torah, and they were going to do things that their father told them to do. So they knew that when they were involved in the mitzvah of Kibbutz Am, they knew themselves that they're part of Talmud Torah, because they know that the mitzvah of honoring one's parents overrides studying the Torah. That's why Yaakov didn't tell them that. But why did Yosef tell them that? On the way back, after this halacha became revealed, that Talmud Torah is greater than Kibbutz Orei, the honoring one's parents, Yosef had to tell them
So it switched.
to not study Torah in order for the road not to become lost. So that's the answer to the question. When Yaakov sent them, we didn't have that halacha. The simple explanation was Kibbutz Orei is doichet Talmud Torah. After Yosef revealed himself, after 22 years, and you make the cheshbon, then you figure out that Talmud Torah is greater than Kibbutz Orei, that's when Yosef had to tell them that. So that's the answer to the question. That's why Yosef told them that and Yaakov didn't tell them that. Because it only became applicable on the way back after Yosef revealed himself. That's when it became applicable. Shabbat Shalom.